Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Sims, Witches, and Warlocks. In this one, this is actually the day after Christmas, but it's still Christmas week. The Christmas week thing ends on the 29th. So we're gonna go ahead and continue with our Sims, Witches, and Warlocks. So currently, uh, Newt is at his school, and Caspian's at school. So that just leaves Azrael and Ambrose here, and Azrael went on over to the magical realm just to visit and all that with some people that she used to know over there, and she bought a bunch of tombs for Ambrose, so Ambrose is going to go ahead and read some of them so that he can learn some more potions for his thing here, because he already knows how to do. He already finished the regular master of magic, but now he's doing the master of potions because he wants to be a full warlock and know pretty much everything there is to know about magic. Newt put in his work and all that, so that's good. Newt's home from school, which means he should have at least one thing of homework left to do. Yes, he does. And he got about 3 hours, and he's feeling great. So this would be the perfect time for you to do your homework. Because in the last episode, if you guys don't remember, I signed him up for four things of classes, but I've been working off camera because he desperately needs to get this thing. And I also have to point out something. He is in for an administrator, not a teacher, which means that he'd be more of like a head of a school, not a base like teacher or something like that. He'd be more of like a superintendent or something like that, which is okay. I mean, it's still down the administrator route, and that's pretty much what I wanted from him. These guys are flirting, which is definitely distracting him. We also have Fatia here coming to visit. So we should definitely go ahead and invite her in. Ambrose learned the potion of nausea. So that's going to help him. And he needs to learn at least one more in order to in order to get one part of his aspirations done. Then he just has to brew 5 potions. So the girls are talking. I don't know if Azrael ever actually fully met Fatia, but Fatia knows all about Azrael, how she's kind of had like the turnaround and all that, and so they're just officially meeting each other, I guess. Newt has class in about 48 minutes, so he's gonna have to. Okay, yeah, it's not for the thing. Okay, we're good. But yeah, he finished his presentation as well as his term paper, so the only things left he has to do is his final exams, and those he has to do on the last day of his courses, so. At least he can get a good bit of his homework done. That's all I'm really worried about, because then he should be able to work. And Ambrose just learned his other potion, so let's go ahead and see if we can actually brew any potions now. I also put their frogs out here. I kind of thought they would keep them as pets. Sabrina's calling, so maybe he should. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I was gonna say maybe he should check up on her, but he can brew at least one of his potions. What does he need? He needs turquoise for that one, a dirt frog for that one, ambassador and a lemon and a goldfish and an emerald. So we might have to get some potion ingredients before we go any further with brewing potions. But he at least will be able to brew one, so that's going to help him a little bit. Caspian is home from school, and he's got to do his homework. So Caspian's home and he's doing his homework. Newt is like late for school, so he's got to get going. You can finish your homework when you get to school, or after you get to school. So when he gets back from school, Ambrose, let's go ahead and check up on you. How you're supposed to be brew. Oh, you already did brew it. Okay. You're gonna bottle all of them up. Keep them in your inventory because you never know when you're gonna need them. And Fatia would know firsthand about potions because she used to work with specifically with potions. But she's like, listen, you just gotta be careful with the magical stuff, and especially with potions. Now that you're into potions, a lot of those potions can sometimes go wrong, and it can be very dangerous. I'm just keeping an eye on you. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just trying to keep an eye on you because I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. She's like, but there's one potion in particular that you should really read, and I actually put the book here for it, and that's immortality. And I was kind of thinking, hopefully you could read it and you could give it to me. And he's like, why would you want some type of potion like that? And she's like, I have kids and I want to see my kids grow up. I just hope that I can get things the right way. And Jack's good, but I just felt like I need to be there for my kids. And he's like, but really that's causing a cosmic frick and the space-time continuum, and I really don't think that should be good for you. But I will look into it and I'll let you know. But Newt is going to go back to doing his schoolwork, so she says she's going to give him time to look into it and decide whether or not he wants to fully give her that option. But these two have been working really hard to do what they desire on doing. Meanwhile, Azrael and Caspian's kind of been doing their own thing. Caspian, did you finish your homework, though? He did, and he's doing good, so hopefully that will help him with his grade and getting it up. So I believe he might have finished one of his. Yes, he did at least one. Now he's going to do his other one. He learned a new one of immortality. and 1 potion of immortality has been added to his thing. But I think he's going to be a little bit selfish, guys. Honestly, I do. I think he's going to be selfish and drink it himself. But it didn't quite work as I anticipated it to, and this is actually great news because it's going to show him that there is a dark side to magic, and he's truly got to work through things now. Now he has to try and find the right one to get himself back to his normal self, which can be quite interesting. And he might even already have it, because I'm not sure. Nausea, perk purging, magical aura, perk purging. No, he doesn't have it. So I'm gonna have to go get that one. But for now, he's pretty much being forced to learn a lesson, and that I think is good for him. And it's actually good for the storyline because he's truly understanding now that magic does have a bad side to it, and now he pretty much has to deal with it. I mean, I could check and see if I have it in here, but I don't think that I have it. The good fortune, nausea, allura, scribberoo, also. Nope, I don't have it. So now he's being forced, like I said, to be doing that. But so the others pretty much don't even know he's around. So I mean, obviously they do, but we're gonna betray it like they don't know that, like, he just up and disappeared. And things are going to change him. Like, I think something in him's gonna realize now, look, magic, there's 2 sides of it. There's the bad and the good side, because things can definitely backfire on you. And I don't think he don't have class for a couple more days, so that's good. And so I think we'll pick this up in a little bit, maybe in a few days, because of him not having class for a couple more days. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, it's been about a couple days, probably about a day or two. Newt is about to actually head back into class. But Ambrose has been working behind the scenes on his aspirations, and he got one more potion he got to learn to know, and I want him to learn this one here. That's why I have it sat out for him already. It's called the Alluring Aura. It's summertime, Also, guys, that happened one thing. It's day 2 of summer. So he's heading off to class. So why don't you go ahead and get to know that final thing. We also got our mail today. And $800 bill or $8,000 bills. So yeah, at this rate, we're gonna soon need to someone's gonna soon need to get a job. Which is why I'm glad that Newt is in college. So he's reading his final potion book to learn how to use it. So that is finished. Then he'll go to the next part of his aspiration. He might even be done. I'm not exactly sure. But this has been out here, and I don't know what it is. Okay, aspiration completed. So he actually did finish his aspiration. So that's good. We can now have him choose a different aspiration. I don't think there's any more for magic, honestly. So maybe we go down the line of something different for him. And I don't know. I could see him being like a painter. Maybe. We never actually had a sim become a painter. So maybe Ambrose is one for that, because we know Ambrose growing up was kind of like a special type of sim, like he was his own type of being, and he didn't care what others really thought about him. Newt's back from school as well, so I'll have to check and see if he has any homework here in a minute. But I kind of thought, since he's really getting into painting, maybe we can do a classic painting. Newt, let's check up on you, friendo, and see. He has class again in another 3 hours, which is okay. But does he have any homework? I don't think. He might not. Okay, we're good there, we're good there, we're good there, we're good there. Okay. So it looks like you don't have any homework to do. Good, 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 good. Yeah, it looks like he's good. This is the last day of class as well, which means his second term is finished soon. So he has class in 2 hours, then 21 hours, then 19 hours. So by tomorrow, he'll be finished with his thing. He also finished one of his final exams. So that's really good. He got a presentation done. His final exam for that one's done. His term paper's done. So he only has to do one more final exam when he's in class, and then should be good to go. But he has at least, I believe, 2 or 3 classes left for this term yet for him to finish this term. So right now, I think he's just chilling right now, but he has class in a couple hours. So we're gonna let him chill while Ambrose paints. Sabrina came to visit and said that her and Makoa are doing great. They're actually considering having another child now that his daughter Nani is out on their own. And Ambrose is like, "Are you sure that truly what you want? Like, I'm not saying you can't have any more kids or anything, but you have a daughter, you have a stepdaughter that you kind of raise your own. Is it sure that you really want that responsibility again? Because it's been a few years since you've had, um, your thing." And she's like, "Yeah, actually, I kind of have to tell you something. I'm already pregnant." So she's actually pregnant, guys. So we're gonna have to eventually, probably in the next episode, go maybe in the next episode, maybe in a couple episodes, go meet our new niece or nephew as well. But our painting is done. It's a poor quality painting, but I mean, he's gonna sell it. Maybe he would do another one. We're gonna try this figure painting. I don't know what that means. I'm not really a painter, so I don't really know. But Newt is doing a little bit of cleaning before he has to head in for his other class in university today. And then I kind of thought maybe one of these guys would go out here. Maybe Azreal, actually, since she don't really do much, and right now she's not really doing much besides being a supportive person and mother figure for people. So she's going to go out here and dig and just see what they find. And Caspian's back, and he got a school project, but I don't know if... Yeah, and he got his grades up, so that's good. So he's now a B student. So that's good. He was a C student, so, I mean... But, let's have him do his homework. And what did she find? What did it say she found? She found some limestone. Interesting. Okay, why don't you go ahead and clean that up. Mop that up. And then check up on the painting here. Okay, is this finished actually? Yes, it is. Oh. Okay, I mean, he's just starting out with his painting skill, so, I mean, I guess that's okay. Magic, spells, what can you do with it? Oh, you can repair it. What is... How do you repair a painting? I don't understand what that meant, but okay. We're gonna sell that as well. But, I mean, at least it's helping them with some money. Maybe it could be like a side thing to help them with some money here and there until these guys actually pick up and get some real money growing in with, Newt, who is actually at his class now, so I hope things go well. He's almost done with his class. I think Ambrose, though, would consider potentially becoming a full-length painter as well. So maybe we could go ahead and sit in the skill class. Let's see what... this is all about. He turned in his homework and got enough for his final grade. So let's see what we can actually go to classes for. Pretty much everything, actually. Honestly. Okay, I was kind of thinking maybe he would go, like I said, for painting. If that's an option. Yes, it is. Painting. Okay, so he's actually in a class for painting. Let's check and see if he has any more homework. He shouldn't, because it's like the last days of his class. But everything seems to be done and ready to go for him. He just has class tomorrow in 17 hours and 16 hours, so I'm hoping that he can make it to both of them before his term. But for now, I think these guys are actually considering having a baby themselves, and that's something I've been really wanting to do, honestly. But the household here is really full. So, I don't know what to do. We're gonna wait, though. I think they're gonna wait a little bit. I think if they have any kids, they're gonna have one more, and that's it. Because they already got Caspian, and I think that's good. And I figured maybe Azreal would try and go ahead and maybe try and get a job as well, just to help out right now. Just even if it's like a small job, I think she's just gonna try all her best right now to try to help, because she knows Newt's gonna get a job eventually when he gets out of college. And Ambrose is out there trying to get money, but these guys are losing a lot of money recently because of bills, and they didn't even pay their bills yet, honestly. And Demon and Captain Whittaker and Demon like love rolling in these mud puddles, or these puddles of whatever it is. Okay, his final grades are in. He got a GPA of a B, which is what he had last time, which is pretty good. His school term has drawn to a close, and he got a C in It's Electric, or C minus in It's Electric, an A plus in Mechanics and Movement, and Observation in Universe 1, he got a C, and Observation in Universe 2, he got an A plus. That makes no sense, because 2 would seem like it would be a little bit more advanced, but okay. So, he's going to sign up again for university. He has to get 6 more classes in order to do anything. So, really, he could do 3 now in an elective if he wanted. But I think we might do 3 and an elective. So why don't we go ahead and do a cooking elective? Or maybe not a cooking one. You know what? No, we'll just do 4 classes this time. That way we can focus more on electives in the next one, should we choose. And so he's going to do it again at home. And his scholarships should help him and all that. So he doesn't have to get anything like that. So he's got his stuff he's got to do again. So let's go ahead and see exactly what he has to do here in a minute. Okay, so he's got 2 presentations and 2 final exams, but I figured he would do his homework first, since that seems like an everyday thing, and all that, and the presentations and stuff aren't really due to the end. So he can work on them off camera, which is absolutely fine. But he's going to do his homework and all that. And I think we're going to end it out here, guys. So this one, we pretty much focus more on the university thing and getting Ambrose's aspirations ready. Azreal is considering getting a job, which she has yet to do, which I wanted her to do. So she's going to get a temporary job right now just to try to help out around the house, because bills are getting insane, and all that. And Ambrose is going, or just came back from his class, but he's going to try and become a full-length painter and all that. So we're going to see a huge difference in these guys in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow for another episode of Sims, Witches, and Warlocks. Peace.